What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Pueblo County Sports Experience Podcast. My name is Devin Meyer. I'm here with Tannin, Chase, Bellina. Manny's here. Manny, say hi.
What's up?
It's been a little bit of a weekend. Did we have 2 streams last week? Yeah, we had the wrestling
swim.
and...
Did you have 3?
we had 3.
Oh, yeah, because we had the basketball
W
as
week
well.
last
Yeah.
week.
Basketball.
And then we also had the podcast that came out.
Full week.
That was a full week.
It was a good week.
Nice
It's good to be back, you know.
It was a nice change of pace since break. That being said, we're back, and I think it's only right that we let Tannin start us off with girls basketball.
Okay, girls basketball.
You're
Ooh.
using my notes. Where's your own?
Brother,
I'm joking.
I don't need my own notes.
You got this
It's
memorized?
all right here.
Got you.
And in Max Preps. Anyways. Okay, so we are still on a losing streak, unfortunately.
What a way to start it off.
Look, I don't
We're
want to...
still on an 8-game
Now,
losing streak.
The losing streak. Now, there have been some external reasons for our losing streak. We've had a lot of missing starters. Mariah has been injured. Rest in peace. But she might be back for the game tomorrow, which I think will be today when this comes out.
Against
West.
West.
It might have already.
Still-
this podcast might have already come out.
yeah.
Date 122.
122.
The day of the rivalry.
Let's start off with the game against the Liberty. 29-point loss. Do we know what happened there?
No Riley, no Mariah. It was just a rough game. And nobody took any shots. It was just Tylee Glenn. Tylee Glenn took 12 shots. The next closest was like 4.
Whoa.
Nobody took shots. That's kind of been like a problem with the basketball team. Low-key.
Yeah.
The more I look at their stats, they just don't take many shots. So Tylee Glenn had 16 points that game, and I think this grand total was like 28. 28 total points scored.
Hey, they'll bounce back from that, though. You know what I mean? Every
Yeah.
team has its losses, its hardships.
On the plus side, though, Tylee Glenn's been a baller.
Yeah, she's
Yes,
been killing it.
she has.
She's been killing it.
Absolute baller.
So, unfortunate during that game. Now, the game against Falcon was a lot closer and a lot
That
lot
game
of
was
fun.
so good. I thought we were going to win.
I know. Me and Devin were commentating. Great stream. But honestly, even a better game. It was a close game entire time. The energy was just there the entire time. It was an awesome game. Unfortunately, right at the end, Falcon just had a steady comeback in those last 2
Not
quarters.
a steady comeback, just that last quarter in general.
Last quarter
they
in
just,
general, they kind of,
took off.
Yes.
Well, and then we just couldn't score
yeah,
at all.
only a 6-point loss. So it was definitely a close game. But at the end, they just pulled ahead and we couldn't find points, basically. Tylee Glenn again, 15 points, almost all of them in the second half. So that is,
Yeah, that was insane.
pretty
She went
impressive.
into the second half with like 2 points.
yeah, she had
That's crazy.
no points going
That's
into it.
crazy.
And then she,
And then 7 of
Exploded.
her points were from free throws. She missed, I think, 1 free throw.
that game was
entire-
so aggressive. I feel like half the points on both sides were just from
Oh, yeah,
free
there was a
throws.
lot of fouls.
Yeah,
But
awesome game. Loved it. We did have Riley back, and I think the scoreline shows that like her influence.
she didn't even score that much. She had 4 points. But she just like...
her blocks. Remember her blocks?
Yeah, she had like 3 blocks that
Dang.
game.
Nasty blocks too.
Yeah, she was definitely influential. That's for sure.
I agree.
And then Falcons not even bad. So it's not even like we played like a bad team and it was close. So I think that it's just our girls basketball team's just struggling with injuries right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it happens.
And
Happens
Mariah,
the
of
best.
course, wasn't there again. But we might have her. Say your prayers.
So we might be
For this
fully
West game.
we might be fully healthy against West.
Oh, let's hope
which
so.
is
Let's hope
what
so.
we'll
Yeah.
need because West is good.
Yeah. West
so
is
we'll
really
see.
good.
We'll see how that goes.
What's the outlook for this game? What are we thinking? Thinking
the
a
West
game?
dub?
I could.
I gotta
I
look.
don't know.
We could look at the matchup real quick. I don't know. I think that it'll be a game.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a game. It'll
will
be.
Tell us what you're looking at. Tell us what you're looking
what
at.
I'm looking at is going to tell me that we're 0-4 against common opponents, and they're 2-1.
Yeah.
So, and their one loss is a lot closer than our loss against them. However, the stats don't mean everything.
Of course
And
not.
I do think that it'll definitely be, if Mariah's there, right, team's fully healthy, it'll be the second game since Riley's back. I think that there could be a lot of influence there.
I agree.
So I think that it's more of a blind matchup than it may seem. However, it would be quite the story to end a losing streak beating Pueblo West.
Yeah, that is
Ooh,
true.
Poetic. But moving on to cheer and dance. Take it away, Chase.
Perfect. I got you guys. So for cheer and dance, obviously there hasn't been too much going on. Dance and cheer, they've both been kicking it in with our winter sports, right? They're attending all the games for basketball, girls basketball, stuff like that. But other than that, they've pretty much just preparing for nationals, which is upcoming here in the next few weeks. And then dance has a competition this Saturday up in Denver, and that's their final competition before they go to nationals. So yeah, both teams are they're preparing for nationals and just getting ready for it.
After that, I guess it's on to hockey, which, I mean, there's about as much news on that as we have again for cheer and dance.
Yeah, there's
One
not,
game.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot. They only had one game against Stanley Lake. They lost this game 5-2, but Caden Dorwart was with both of the goals in this game and was unassisted on them. So
damn.
yeah.
Wait, I thought I saw Garrett O'Brien had the assist.
Okay, maybe wrong.
Now
but
we have to go look.
Embarrassing.
I could have missed it yesterday.
Yeah, Garrett had 2 assists.
Okay.
2 assists.
Sorry, guys. He was not unassisted. I missed the stat there. So Caden had
It's
both
good
goals
banter.
there, and Garrett assisted him. And then really there's not a whole lot of other things to say about that game other than Stanley Lake just was out shooting County. They had 30 shots on goal with 25 of those being saved, 5 being let in. And then
Golly.
County only had 16 shots on goal with 14 being saved and 2 were let in.
Yeah, I was talking to a couple of the guys, and Caden, Ian was there watching. Obviously, he's got an
Yeah.
injury, but yeah, he was just saying that they played horribly. Like they just said that like they were down that game, something was off that game, but they're ready to come back, bounce back from that.
Honestly, I think we could have beat them.
I think
Yeah.
they were saying
From
that they
everything
100%
I've
could have
heard,
beat them. It was just a rough game for them, down game. Stuff like that happens. You know what I mean? It happens in life, so they're definitely going to bounce back, and they're ready to make that playoff run.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tough loss, but we're 7-4, which
Yeah.
is probably our best overall record. And I'm not sure if you guys know this, but this is the first time County has ever been first in their league for hockey,
Heck yeah.
ever. So even with a tough loss this week, there's still records being broken. And
Love it.
tomorrow we play Crested Butte or Day
Okay.
of Watching.
Yeah.
So good luck to them. They're 2-11. So
yeah. We have 4 common opponents there. And
it's
County
just,
Yeah, County should have that game, and then they play Colorado Academy on Saturday.
Score prediction.
I think that game will be tougher
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't look at that. I was looking at this Crested Butte one, and I think we'll win 4-0.
Yeah, I could see that.
I like that.
4-0
Yeah.
I like
or like
4-0.
worst case 4-1. But I'm pretty confident in us going into that game. Wait, who do we play Saturday? You said,
Colorado Academy.
or is that here or
I think it's at DU. That's what I saw. But
DU?
I saw that on
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds about right.
Colorado Academy Mustangs. You say we
That's
play
fire.
Saturday.
yeah.
Oh yeah, this will be interesting.
Yeah, just like the common opponents we have, like we have a lot of the same kind of things with them, but also they've
But they
beat some of
beat
the teams that we
Louis
haven't.
Palmer.
Yeah.
But then they lost to wait. They lost to Liberty though?
Yeah, they
Indeed.
lost to Liberty by But
I wonder if they're like injury and then we lost a kid. Yeah, no, this could be interesting.
I
And
think
the-
it'll be a close game. Probably a good game too.
And then Stanley Lake whooped them.
W?
Yeah. And then we lost to Stanley Lake, but
Yeah.
Not as bad.
low key, this could be a banger.
Yeah.
Score
banger.
prediction. Score prediction.
Score prediction.
I'm putting 4-3 us.
That
That's
actually,
high.
but is it though?
That's high.
What's
I feel
the-
like.
No.
We did a game that was 7-5. Like
I
it's
guess,
really
yeah,
not
yeah,
that
yeah.
high.
Okay, I can get behind that. I think Garrett O'Brien's probably gonna have another hat
Yeah, I
trick,
agree.
or like he'll have 2 and then like 1 and 1 distributed somewhere else.
Yeah.
Poor Ian, bro. I feel like, gosh,
Poor Ian.
poor Ian. He could be.
Sucks, but
Yeah,
he's all right.
they beat Crested Butte though, so I guess that'll be another common opponent added to the thing before we go and play against them. This will be exciting. So good luck, Pueblo County boys hockey team.
Yeah.
You guys got 2 games that you guys need to win. So clutch up here. On to swim and dive.
Swim and dive. Mini.
Um,
I'm not sure why I said that. I'm sorry.
And I have some notes from a couple other people, but first off, I just want to go through kind of what I have down on here, and then I'll read some messages from some more information. But to start us off, we had a strong win against South the other day last week, 102-84. That was regionals, and we won. We went home strong.
Yeah.
So it was. You guys could catch most of that stream on PCSN. I say most of it because we had some technical difficulties and things gave out and whatnot.
Diving went well.
Diving went
Dive
super
did
well.
go well.
That was the longest
That was
segment.
40 minutes of dive.
That's
I was
crazy.
running the camera, so you know it was fire.
Anyway,
40 minutes of entertainment is what I think you're trying to say.
Sure. To some people, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, they
Yeah,
scored
no,
pretty
it
well.
was-
Lily did pretty good.
Yeah, we did do really good.
Got a little second there.
speaking of Lily, for the Fountain Fort Carson invite that we had over the weekend, she was first in the 1 meter. And actually, for this 1 meter, out of the top 6, Pueblo County had 5 placers.
Dang.
5
That's
of the top
good.
6. And the
Sheesh.
second place was Maddox Chapman from Eaton. So big ol' that's a little bit of a flex for County. I
Yeah,
feel
that's
like.
huge.
That being said, Tate Lanham also first place for the 100 free
Dang.
and the breaststroke. I think that's 100 breaststroke. I don't know.
There's multiple. Probably
Yeah,
100.
I
Yeah.
don't- I assume 100. And then Kennedy Raymond. I'm not sure who that is in particular. I've never really heard of her, but she did good. She got 3rd in the 500 free, which is, from what I've heard, like the hardest, because that's a long time to be
Mhm.
swimming. And then County placed 2nd in like 2 of the 3 relays.
Good.
So we had a really good weekend. We ended up overall in that invite placing 2nd. So good job there. And then I actually know who is going to be going to state as
Atta
of
boy,
right now.
Devin. Atta boy.
So I'm gonna read these off.
Improved from last week
thank
when
you.
he forgot it was his sport.
what
yeah.
a guy.
Thank you, Tate Lanham and Macy Johnson, for this info.
Shout out.
Shout out. So the only swimmer individuals that has qualified so far for state is Tate Lanham. Reese, I'm guessing Reese Lanham,
Yeah, Reese Lanham.
Morgan Moser, Brecken-
Muso.
Yeah. Sorry. Brecken, I don't know the last name there. I'm going to guess Leah Conrad and
Yeah.
then Kennedy.
What was it?
Raymond?
Raymond?
No, not Kennedy Raymond. It could be Kennedy Raymond, but
yeah, Kennedy Raymond, right?
That's the only one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't. I don't think there's any other ones.
So Kennedy Raymond for the relays. And then right now, Lily, Macy, Avery, and Juliana have all qualified for state as divers. And
Dang.
then Ava Cazzetto is also near qualifying for divers as well, I'm pretty sure.
That makes
That's
sense
fire.
though. Yeah.
That's huge.
Ava Cazzetto just has a few more opportunities to qualify. She's about halfway there anyways. Yeah, after that, I guess we could move on. What's next? We got wrestling.
we got wrestling up next. Last week was a big week for us. Huge
Big week.
We had 2 huge duels, probably our biggest duels of the season, I'd say. So we started off on Tuesday against Pueblo Central. We went to Central. And unfortunately, I believe it was 42-42. I've heard from some people that we lost, some people that we've tied. But D60, they posted it as 42-42, but Central got the win due to like some pin I don't know. They got the win for some reason, but
Maybe because they had like more.
I think
I
it
don't
was
know,
they had more
more
pins or something
pins or
like that. That's what D60 said on the
Oh.
D60's page. So unfortunately, we lost
Wrestling is
against Central.
scored so weird.
Yeah, it's kind of different. That was unfortunate, but I heard we had a couple good a couple good matches. Right, and then on Wednesday we streamed it against East. East is the reigning
So
state.
hard to go back to back too. Sorry for interrupting.
No,
you
it's
again,
unbelievably
but
hard.
That has got to be rough.
Against those two teams too.
Yeah,
I mean,
too.
East is the reigning state champs. Central has so many state champs on their team too.
Yeah.
But yeah, East they were even resting a few of their guys, right? A few of their state champs. Pocky, they were resting him. We ended up getting beat,
Yeah,
but
so-
we definitely saw some glimpses of potential state placing wrestlers.
You
on
know
our
what
team.
else we saw?
Rayleigh,
We saw an upset.
the craziest upset of all
Rayleigh
time.
Diaz Gonzalez. I don't think he even went to state last year.
No, I don't think so.
And he beat third in the state, Jason Soto. So congratulations,
That was
Rayleigh.
unbelievable.
And it was just like
There was
he-
like 1 second left in the
Yeah,
first round.
barely
got it off.
got it
was
off.
crazy.
And then, no offense to my boy Rayleigh, but if he doesn't get that pin, like you reset, and it's a hard
It would have been tough.
matchup.
Yeah,
it would have been tough.
I feel like he was losing before that,
but
but
oh yeah, he was down 4-0
Yeah, he was
when he
losing
got
before
the
that.
pin.
We
But-
do got a clip of this.
Oh,
by
yeah,
the
we-
way.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
we'll throw
We'll
this
throw
in.
it up.
We'll throw this
Throw
in.
it up there, Manny.
Rayleigh's gonna flip him.
He flips him. That's going to be a takedown for Rayleigh. There's 3 points for him. Come on, Rayleigh. Oh, he's got it.
That shoulder's down,
Rayleigh's
and
got
it's a pin.
Rayleigh's got it.
Rayleigh upsets.
Yeah, so I mean, we saw some big wins. Adrian Gomez had a big win. Vicente Sanchez Vasquez had a big win. Izzy
Dominant
Trujillo, yeah, he had a big win. But yeah, I mean, we saw some glimpses of hope there, and I'm excited to watch them. For the rest of their season, going into regionals, going into state.
Regional's supposed to be coming up, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's coming up. But for this week, tomorrow we have a meet against Pueblo West. It's going to be here, so that'll be a big one as well.
Isn't it senior night too?
Yeah,
Mhm. I
I
senior
believe
night.
so. Senior night.
January 22nd of the Big 2-5.
While you're over there, in between watching matches, and you're just kind of, or you're kind of losing it, tuning out here and there. Maybe you're sitting there and you're just like, I'm bored. Go ahead and go on this thing. It's called YouTube. Go to PCSN or the Pueblo County Sports Network, and you can watch the basketball game against West too. So, yeah, do that. Anyways, on to boys basketball. We had 2 games over the weekend, and my notes say no stats for Falcon, but there is. First off, though, I want to get us started against Lutheran. When we played Lutheran was number 3 in the state. However, we lost only by 12 points.
That's not
That's
bad then.
not bad
No.
at all. And we had Barrett this game. Never mind. I was gonna say we were missing
W.
Barrett. We were missing Barrett the game against Falcon. Anyways, Cole Barger, the man that makes this graphic. Yeah, the guy that made that put up 18 points and shot 6 for 13 from the field. That was 46%. And he went 3 for 6 on 3-pointers. So he was being a baller. He had 50% of his points coming from 3-pointers. And Lowry Kirkland had 20. So W Lowry. They were both almost fouled out. They didn't play too much. Like, it was getting scary at times. They both had 4 fouls. If you guys don't know, in the NBA you foul out at 6, and a lot of people get this confused. In high school basketball and middle school, you foul out at 5. So they're pretty close to fouling out.
Yeah.
Anyways, only lost by 12 points. Not bad.
Not bad.
Then we went on and played Falcon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lost by 19 points. No Barrett. So we were running a little bit of a small ball lineup.
Yeah.
Not good. We had a couple good players there though. Lowry Kirkland, 19 points. So he had a 19 ball and a 20 ball. And then Cole Barger, 11 points. He had 9 of those from 3-pointers. So shout out
W.
Cole. Yeah, it was just a rough game. You could tell that we were undersized against them. But other than that, it hasn't been too bad. The 22nd we play Pueblo West, and they're feeling good. They say there's one really, really big kid. You guys will see them because you guys will be there. Huge kid. And then they have a freshman who's balling out, averaging like 20 points a game. So it'll be a good game. I am
Yeah.
excited. I do think we'll win that one I don't want to say for sure because then I'll jinx us.
Yeah,
but
jinx.
I think we have a good shot, and either way, it'll be a good close game as long as everything goes well.
Yeah.
That being said, it's time for our player of the week. And
It's time.
Chase, why don't you go yours? And this is where then you insert the clip.
My player of the week voting is going to be it's going to be for Tate Lanham. She had an absolute dominant week. So Tate Lanham is my player of the week.
Which W vote? I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was
W
thinking the
vote,
same
Chase.
thing.
I kind of was too.
I was thinking that towards there. So who wants to go? Who wants to go next?
Tannin can go next.
Tannin.
All right. My vote for player of the week, I'm going to second Tate Lanham. I mean, she's been popping off all season, every year. I mean, the stats are phenomenal.
She's going to state. Only single.
And I was there recording the last meet, and she dusted everybody, and like it was like lapped people. Like she's like actually crazy. So,
I can't swim, so this stuff like always gets me because I genuinely would drown.
And like 500 meters, that's like 5 minutes of straight swimming. Golly, bro, that is Jeepers creepers. I don't know how you guys do that. So shout out to the whole swim and dive team, to be honest. They have been phenomenal this season. But Tate Lanham has been popping off all season. Like actually the fastest swimmer maybe of all time. So yeah, she's going to get my vote.
I could go next, and I will admit that my pick probably doesn't necessarily. I would not be surprised if everybody's like, why would you pick?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Tylee Glenn. She's just been balling out for county.
She has.
Like
Yeah.
week in, week out. Like she's been balling out. She's a sophomore.
Mhm.
She's doing great, and she's the reason that we're in a lot of these games. Like,
Yes.
we're not in a lot of them if she's out. And with the injuries that we had, and with Mariah being out, Riley being out, she's just. You could tell that. This is not to dog on anybody, but she is just. You could tell she's good.
Yeah.
She stands out when she's out there.
Yeah,
and
she does.
she can just kind of turn it on whenever she wants. So my pick goes to Tylee Glenn.
That's a solid pick.
So going into this episode, my vote was also going to be for Tylee Glenn.
Ooh, okay.
And just for the same reasons Devin said, like this whole season, we've been looking at stats and Tylee's been on the list for every single game. We've talked about her. So Tylee, I'm between Tylee and Tate, but I don't know where I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go with Tylee just because that's who I was originally going to pick going into this.
Valid.
So I'm sorry, Manny, but you have to pick between Tylee and
Let's
Tate.
go.
Did you pick Tate?
I picked Tate.
Yeah, so Chase and Tannin pick Tate. Me and you pick Tylee.
Manny.
All right,
See-
I'm going Tate Lanham.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Dude,
no
okay, no-
hesitation. Love it.
No hesitation.
Yep. Love it, Manny. You're
Nothing but
fire.
love for the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's Manny right there. Congratulations, Tate Lanham, for Player of the Week. How many times have we gone into like OT when it comes to votes? Like 3, 4?
A lot
A
of
lot.
times.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, please. And also, show up to the live streams. Watch them, please. They're awesome. Devin and Chase, I believe, are going to be commentating the one tomorrow against West. Tough game. Be there in person. Be there online. That's all from us. Peace out.
Bye, guys.